Hopefully it won't kick you out. Are you still on?
I'm here, you on.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
See your face. I don't see the other stuff, but I see your face.
Okay. Getting it here. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. So basically what I understood was I understood that if I were going to bring these people in, that I was going to be stacking under them. So if Serene came here, right here on square number 1, I understood that I was going to be putting all these other people under her and what that would mean for her. Then I knew she would be adding people down here and this person's adding people down here. And because of that, when I asked 10 people to listen and 9 agreed to listen, 1 did not. But the 9 people that sat down with me, they all signed up. But because I approached, yeah, but they will, if you are, this is the deal. If you know you're going to do it, like if you're like, I'm doing it, like there's just something about that energy that leaks out and they're like, why would I not? Like it made no sense to me why anybody would not get on board with it. Like I was going to be doing a ton of their work for them because of what I was bringing to the table. So I knew that. And so they came in, but this is the thing, Crystal, when they came in, so this was Serene wanted her husband in this spot because that she knew that they were going to double dip income. She wanted to get paid right away. So she came in, she got her 2 people like the next day, so it was like a really fast pace. And so that's how I hit executives so quickly. And so that's what I would do. And I would just really think about it. Like, who do you want to talk to? Who do you want on your team? And of course we talk product because you can't really separate the product from the business. But that's really what that looked like. So I would, if you're serious about the business, I would take this chart seriously. So I think a lot of people play with network marketing. I never played with it. I was like, I know that I have to develop my team. I know that I'm looking for specific people. Who do I want? And I wrote their names down and then went for it. Now, and I know you've seen this. This is a script. I'm not a big script person, but this kind of gives you a template to show you like basically what I said to people. And I'm doing it again right now because we're working on maxing out my center. And so I'm saying to people this year, I'm maxing out my center. They don't even know what that means. All they know is I'm doing something exciting and they want to be in before I start bringing other people in. So same thing. So ultimately, your goal when you're talking to them is for sure to get them on a Zoom appointment, either with Katie or I. And so when you're talking to them, you're like, when they say to you, they may say to you, I'm not interested. They may bristle up. I was prepared for that and ready. I don't think any of these people were like, yeah, let me talk to you. All of them bristled up. And so what I did was I literally was just, will you just listen? If you listen and you don't want to do it, I will never ask you about it again. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So it was a different energy that I brought to it. Now you're going to book the appointment with those business builders. And after you book that appointment, then you're literally just going to send out one of these videos, whichever video relates to them the most. And I just say to them, I would say, Serene, do you mind if I send you a quick video to take a look at between now and the time I meet with you tomorrow? And then I would just send out the video that related the most to her. So you'll want to watch those videos and figure out what video relates most to the person that you're working with.
Okay.
The rest of this, I know that I'm sure Zach's worked with you and you already know as far as posting on your social media, is that you're probably already doing that, right?
Well, yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of in the middle, the engagement that I just ended. So Facebook, I've actually been kind of staying away from. Really.
Yes.
So I haven't really done, I've done a couple posts, and then of course, people that have ordered some of the products, whether it's from the website because they just don't want to sign up and they just want to try this one thing or whatever it is,
right.
They'll post something on my page like, oh, I got this in, can't wait to try it. I'm like, awesome, let me know, and I got some feedback on that. And then another girl got the amp. pre-workout, and then of course this other girl's like, ooh, what's that? And so she starts telling, oh my God, isogenic, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whoa. Stop
Right,
it.
right.
But yes, I'm familiar with, how to do that, and when I'm ready to step back into being active on Facebook, that is something I'll take advantage of.
Yeah, definitely. And then what about, and I know today you're doing the call with Katie. So is this what you're working on right now, doing your 10 product training calls?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So you want to keep doing that. And then the other piece of it really is up here when you're filling out that executive chart of who those people are going to be, if that makes sense. And that's really what you want to focus on. And you want to bring that intensity to it. And the thing is, it doesn't take any more time to bring your energy and I know you know this, as it does to not bring it. It's just being super intentional. Like, I'm going to make 100,000 a year. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to do it. Like, having that confidence of one way or another, this is going to work for me, if that kind of makes sense. So really that's really what you're looking for. The other things that I can kind of show you, which I know that Zach, I'm sure, went over this with you, but the training tab, it'll kind of show you, like tonight at 7:30, we have a team Zoom. I know you're super busy. So anything that you can plug into or anything that you can go back and watch. But if you have not listened to these podcasts or these call-in numbers, they're great to listen to. And
I haven't. Now, where did you click that? You clicked on training?
Training. Okay. It's under the training. And this is the phone number. So anything like this, I just usually listen to when I'm working out. But this will really help you as you're going through this and working on this. This will also really help you to build your business. And then these little start talks are awesome. I love them. I will tell you this one right here, the Anna Morgan Richards. It is my favorite training of Isagenix across the board from anyone I've ever watched. Like, I feel like I've watched that and it completely changed my business. Completely changed it. So that's something else I definitely recommend. So so that's kind of the scoop. But really the main thing, like the main piece that I would tell you is to really think about that team, like that executive team, those leaders that you want to bring on board, and envision them and bring them on, because your team is as strong as the people that you choose to place on it.
I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. One of the things, I kind of kicked myself for not jumping on board when Zach approached me, 6 months ago when he first got started.
Right.
But it was one of the things you touched on this on a Zoom before that I was on. It says half facts.
Yes.
I was bombarded with half facts, and all I heard was, and he approached it with that energy, and that was great. He was, he told me, he's like, I'm going to make $100,000 this year. And I'm like, great, how are you going to do that? He was like, through this business with Isagenix and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, tell me about the product. And he was like, products don't even matter. I'm going to make this money. And I'm like, so you want me to go sell and, like, get people on board because to make you money? Like, I don't know. Like, the fact, it just wasn't adding up, and that's why I didn't jump on it when I did, which, knowing now that it's the, U plus 2, whatever, I kicked myself that I didn't get on the spot on this tree where he was trying to cut me. Like, I wish I would have, because that would have been 6 months worth of people that would have been under me.
Right.
Instead of above me. But, I didn't understand. Like, I knew that in his head he believed he was going to make $100,000. And I know Zach, and I knew that he was capable of it. But I didn't know how I would be able to promote that to anybody else, since I didn't know anything about the products, and I didn't have experience.
Uh-oh.
I'm down to 153. I started at size 10. I'm down to a size 6. I feel great. That lethargical 2 o'clock feeling is gone.
Right.
My sentences come together better when I'm speaking to my client, just because, like, I have more focus and energy. So I get it now. and now I feel, I feel that I can pass this on, and like I can see that bigger picture that I didn't understand.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I mean, and that's what you really want to remember, I think, is ultimately you're just like trying to get people to listen to all the information before they make a decision. I mean, what you're saying is so much my story coming into network marketing. I mean, I'm willing to work like you. Like, I am willing to work. Like, no one needs to hand me anything. I will work day and night to make a goal happen, but I have to know that the payout is going to be worth my time. And just like you. And when I was first approached by network marketing, I mean, the lady she just never gave me all the information. And 3 months later, I heard it from somebody else, signed up on the spot, and, became a top producer. And then the first lady was mad. But, if she just said, just sit down and look at it, I would have. And I think that our world is full of people that are bohemian by heart. They want to be free and they don't know how to do it. And so I think when we learn how to give them all the facts, give them all the information, and bring them in, they're there. And I know you know that. And I know, this is what I know. I know that that you have the energy to be a top producer in this. That's what I know. I believe that if you decide that you want it, I believe it will be a nanosecond and you'll be there.
I can definitely see that happening. Again, I kind of need to watch more of this like 5-year why thing, because I can see it, but I can't see it, and I can see it because I can see that, I'll hear the numbers and I see your life and I see Katie's life. So I know that it's doable and I see how quickly Zach and Steph has taken off at this. And then of course with my own fears and my own stuff of like, I do have a good career. I do make a good living. I provide for myself and my son. I get trips to Hawaii every year. I get, some car bonuses, all this stuff. So I do have a good career. But at the end of the day, would I like to make it to, all my friends like after school stuff or, during school stuff, or be able to set my own schedule and kind of, be my own boss and be able to do something that's actually benefiting the life of others instead of being like, hey, here's your paperclip? Absolutely.
Right.
I'd like to have I'd like to have more freedom and I'd like to have more money. And I'd like to be able to set my own schedule. So basically I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I'm just trying to find the balance of being able to, I guess juggle it all.
And you can. I mean, the thing is, it's not that it's that much time. It's just like you said to me, the other day, you said to me, my schedule is really packed, but I know I can squeeze in 15 minutes for you. It's like that mindset. It's not like you need 800 hours. You just need 15 minutes squeezed in here or there. And busier people do better at it. Give me somebody that's already a 6-figure producer that knows how to juggle their time any day over, Betty Homecki that has to have everything just so. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, show me somebody that can juggle and we can get them to 6 figures. So you already have what it takes. It's not like you're coming here like this baby, network marketer that needs to be developed. Like, all you have to do is just put a little bit of, put your hand on this a little bit. And because of your positioning, you still have a great position in Zach's tree, regardless of when you came in, you really do. So that's going to help too. So yeah, well, you'll have to let me know. Yeah. Yeah.
Whenever I actually have it printed out and it's sitting in the right hand side of my drawer at my desk at my office, I have the people that I have booked on it. So like I have mine too. And then I don't even have like their 2 on it yet or anything actually. So on that tree, it's just people that I want. Like I'm not putting like my people on that tree. Like it's my tent that I want.
Well, your people's people go under you know, they're actually going under there. So like, let me see if that, like right here. So this would be, your guy's name's Shane, right?
Yeah.
So let's say this is Shane, then these two people right here are his people.
Oh, okay, cool. Gotcha. So
And
that is for like my next. Okay, got it.
yeah, and my girl Jackie, you know, she's like this month or this week she's gonna make like $3 grand. She made 800 2 weeks ago, 500 this week. This week she'll make $3 grand. And what she's doing is like, say this is Shane. She's saying to him, listen, we got to get your two people. Like, let's get them this week so you can get paid out, so you can start making money, so you never have to pay for a product again. And some of our people really are well off. It's not like they really need the money, but just because she's expecting it, like she's setting that expectation, they are coming right in and getting there too. And that is how she's making so much money so quickly.
Yeah. See that, and that's the kind of woman that part is, you know, and even on my right side, Stacy, you know, I had to get one of his people for him.
Right.
He wouldn't. And then like Shane, I really like, he could do this if he wanted to, but oh, he's got more money than he knows what to do with. So I guess it just doesn't seem that important for him. So I guess I'm going to have to stress to him how important it is for me.
Right.
For him to get those people, and then he might actually do it.
Yeah, you may have to say that to him. Or I would, and I know you got to go, but after you talk to Katie today, I would mention to her about his medical supply company. Because that could, in a way, somehow we could make that work with Isagenix, where he might be able to kind of double dip a little bit, but she'll have better insight on that. That's kind of more of her forte than mine. So yeah. But yeah, so that's what I would do.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It just went out for a second. You think we might be able to get him to double dip?
Yeah, like say, so he has a medical supply company. He already has leads. He already has a business. He's already around the right amount of people. So if we can teach him how to easily promote this, or if we can get maybe he can find a couple self-starters, one to put on his left side and one to put on his right side, and maybe they can work some of his contacts through the business he already has. Like he could almost really do very little extra and make the same amount of money because he's already in the industry. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, he has a home health agency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So just a thought. But I would look for two. I know you totally got to go now, but I would look for two just regular moms, like, you know, who's a mom that is interconnected with a lot of other moms. You get one of them started, they get the whole group of them. I mean, there's a million ways to look at it, and, you know, just kind of pray about it. And when somebody's name comes down in your mind, write it down and don't hesitate.
I have a section of my phone that has like names. I have to do that on. Like when they pop up, I'm like, you know what, I need to get with this. You know,
yes. Absolutely.
Like you said, like it doesn't take any more time sitting down and doing all 10 in one day than it does spacing it out. And I'd much rather, you know, I'm one of those like rip the band-aid off kind of people.
That's how I am. That's how I am.
I just need to get set to it.
Yep.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah. Well, let me know. Let me know how your call goes at 2. And then when you get your sheet filled out, let me know. I'll follow up with you. But let me know how it's going. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right, girl. No worries. Talk to you soon.
Okay.
Okay, bye.